your videos are boring. You just don't know how to edit.
Is it okay if I'm to say I'm catching feelings from all the dealings?
Hey besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is my first time on your screen, give this video a huge thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if it's not my first time, hey OG, what up? One of the frequent questions I get asked a lot is, I want to start a YouTube channel. How do I go about it? What do I do? Do I need to do anything? How do I create content? How do I know what I want to film? How do I pick up my niche? Like, I can't count how many times I get asked that question. So I finally decided to do a video where I answer all the questions I get asked and put in one or two things that I feel will also help, people that want to start their YouTube channel. And yes, I honestly believe that you should start your YouTube channel in 2023, because what do you have to lose? There are a lot of people who don't have a 9 to 5 and all they do is YouTube, and they are doing really well for themselves. There's a lot of money to be made in the online space, and you need to key into it. So for the first question, should I start a YouTube channel? Yes, you should start a YouTube channel. But a lot of people are already doing YouTube. Almost everybody I know is doing YouTube. If I start, would I make it? Yes, you would make it. There's space for everyone. Okay, now if this is something you're very interested in watching, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so now the first question is, how do I figure out my channel name? For this answer, I just say use whatever name feels very authentic to you. However, also use the name that is searchable, that is SEO friendly. Don't use Dara's Corner in her little world. Nobody is searching for that. Favor's little room. Nobody is searching for that. Okay, so you want to use something that is very authentic to you and is also very SEO friendly. And what do I mean by SEO friendly? Search engine optimization. Basically, you want to make sure that if someone is searching for something, your name or your channel or your video can pop up. So you can even use your name. So just use anything that is authentic and SEO friendly. Another question I get is, what equipment do I need to start? Guys, literally, all you need is your phone, your ring lights, and a microphone, as you can see. Oh my God, but I don't really have money for all this. And besides, I don't even know if this is something I'd like to do. Just film with your phone. Stack a pile of books. Film during the daytime. Stack a pile of books on somewhere. Prop your phone somewhere. Just sit down and film. Literally, all you need is just a phone. I would say you need to invest in a tripod or a ring. These days, they sell ring lights that comes with like a phone holder, and that's it. Like, so literally, all you need is just your phone. Film with your phone. Prop your phone somewhere and film. Film with daylight to get a very good quality. And please, number one tip I would say is always film with your back camera. The reason I say that is that the rear camera has a good quality. Like it has the ability to film in the highest quality as opposed to the front camera. And another thing with filming with the front camera is sometimes you tend to look at your face instead of the lens. Like you can see now, I am still looking at the phone, but I'm looking at where I feel like my face would be, because I'm using the back camera. Okay, now I'm looking at myself and I'm talking instead of looking at the lens. So basically, you want to make sure that you are filming with your back camera, because it prevents you from looking at yourself instead of looking at the lens, and it also films in the highest quality. The next question I get asked is, what settings do I need to film? Now I'm going to insert a screen recording of my phone, where I go to settings. I use an iPhone, so that's why I'm going to be using these settings. And I scroll down to camera, I click on it, and I film at 4K at 30 FPS. And that's because I don't want to use up too much space. If you look down, you will see where they say 4K at 60 FPS, higher resolution, smoother. However, 4K at 30 FPS, just higher resolution. And I feel very comfortable with 4K at 30 FPS. And that's what I film with. Then I also go to grid and I turn it on. You can see it's on. If I turn it off, this is off. And I turn it on, this is on. And the reason I turn it on is so when I open my camera, I can see the grid lines on my phone. That's basically all the settings I use for filming. Another tip that is highly useful is always clean the lens of your camera before filming. Always make sure that you clean this place before you set your phone to film. You have always ensure that you clean your camera lens. The reason you have to do this is, we handle our phone, it's a mobile phone. A lot of times you can mistakenly touch the camera parts, touch the lens or something, and it gets smudged. You can see how blurry this video is that I just inserted now. You can see it's very blurry because my lens is smudged. However, when I clean it up, you can now see the difference between it. So always ensure that your camera is clean. Now, another thing I get asked is, what is the best camera to film? And I would like to say that I don't think I'm the best, like I'm the professional or the best person to ask about best camera to film with, because I shoot mostly on my phone. However, I do know that the Sony ZV-1, the Canon M50s with Sigma 16 lens are, so far to the best of my knowledge, are the best cameras to film with. So if you want to invest in vlogging camera, in sit down camera, I would say invest in the Sony ZV series or the Canon M50. And if you're going to shoot with Canon M50, pair it with a Sigma 16 lens. These are the best I've seen so far. And like I said, I'm not the best person to ask, and I'm not the best person to get the opinion from, so you can also do your findings. Okay. Now the next question I get asked is, what editing software do I use? Honestly, guys, I used to edit on my system with on my old system with shortcuts. These days I edit on my phone. I use Vllo. I'm going to do a screen recording to show you guys what the app I'm talking about. So this is just like the frame rate. If you want it to be YouTube mode, the YouTube mode is 16.9. If you want it to be in portrait mode, this is it. And I just create projects. Now the reason I love Vllo is that it has these graphs, these audio graphs, so it's very easy to edit videos because you have these audio graphs, so you know where you paused and where you talked, and it's just very easy for editing. If I'm using Vllo, I can see where I paused because you can see the graph, and you can see that this place, this part has nothing, and this is where I started talking again. So it's very easy for me to cut all these things out. That's why I use Vllo. However, I also use CapCut to edit. Now the thing with CapCut editing is that it literally has a lot of things that Vllo has, but Vllo has for the paid version. It has everything that Vllo has except the voice graph, obviously, and it's free to use. Unlike Vllo, now with Vllo, it has a paid version. For example, if I want to do picture in picture, you can see that it is locked. So when I open CapCut and I want to do picture in picture, it is so easy to do. I don't have to pay it, and CapCut is literally free to use. So that's why I use CapCut. Another software I use to edit is the Adobe Premiere Pro. However, I'm still learning that software. But really, literally, you can just use your phone and edit your videos. I'm going to have a separate video on that where I go in depth into editing with Vllo and CapCut. And there are tons of videos on YouTube that you can watch. How do I figure out my vlogging style? Honestly, I don't think it's a one size fits all. I feel like different vloggers have different ways they like to vlog. What is vlogging? Vlogging is basically showing what you're doing while you're doing it. Like, I want to make food. Like, I film myself making the food and I edit it and I post it. So it's not like a sit down video that I'm sitting down and I'm filming and I'm talking to you. Vlogging is basically me showing you what I do while I do. And I have a couple of vlogs on my channel so you can check them out. Figuring out your vlogging style, I would say watch a lot of creators. There are a lot of creators. Kalia K, Kamse Namani, Dima Ume, Tomiwa Regia, Stephanie Umuna. Guys, there are a lot of YouTubers who vlog. A lot, just type vlog on YouTube, and you're going to see 1,001 creators that vlog. So just watch a lot of videos. I would say do your research. You need to do your research. You need to put in the work. Watch a lot of vlogs. See how people create their vlogs, and see the one you like very well and recreate it. And when I say recreate, like, you can follow their pattern. What pattern do they use to film? Mary Colette is also there, and you decide how you want your vlog to be like. Basically, anything is exciting. It just depends on how you edit it. Okay. Another thing, the next question I also get asked is, where do I find background music? So literally, I go on YouTube and I type no copyright background music. That's it. That's how I find my background music. And I listen to a couple of songs. The ones I feel like I like, I just screen record them and I add them into my editing software. But I literally, that's how I find my background music. And sometimes when I'm watching some vlogs and I hear a background music that I use and I really like it, I just screen record it and take out the sound the song, I use it for my videos. That's how I, find my background music. Another thing I would say about editing, but I'm going to talk about this more when I'm teaching how to edit videos, is editing to beat. I like to edit to beat. I like to ensure that each clip changes as the beat changes. Well, don't worry, let me not confuse you guys. Okay? Next question I get asked is, how do I make thumbnails? There are a lot of videos that are on YouTube that talk about how to make thumbnails. Personally, I use Canva. Every thumbnail you've seen on my channel, I have over 100 videos on my channel, and all the videos I made, all the thumbnails from Canva. Canva is so beginner friendly, like it's so user friendly that you can figure it out really easily. Okay, like you don't have to stress. Now, what are good first videos? Honestly, when I started my YouTube channel, I did like an introductory video to introduce myself and all that. Literally, nobody cares. But the reason people do introductory videos are not necessarily for like new audiences. They are basically like for their friends. Because let's face it, your friends are your first subscribers. Your friends, your family, people that know you, those are your first subscribers. So I feel like when people do introductory videos, it's basically like for their family and friends. So like let them know that, hello, I'm starting a YouTube channel, and like, okay, these are what I'm going to do. But if it's about finding new people, not really. You're a new YouTuber. Nobody really cares about new YouTubers. And that's not even being, and that's not me being mean or anything. Like, that's the fact. What I would advise is, figure out what is trending at that moment, figure out what people are making at that moment, and make your own. When you make that video and you post it, then your next video can now be about introducing yourself. Honestly, that's what I would advise. Just figure out something that is trending, make a video and post it. A good tip I would have for new YouTubers is, before you even begin to post on YouTube, make sure you have shot 3 videos. You've edited it, you've made the thumbnail before you start posting on YouTube. By the time you have created the first, second, and third videos and edited them and you post them, you would know if you would still keep going. Because let's face it, you might make your videos and your videos are boring and nobody likes them, nobody watches them, and you feel demotivated, or you might get busy. Like, there are a lot of things that can happen. So just film 3 videos first, edit them before you post them. The next question I also get asked is, how do I vlog if my life is not aesthetically pleasing? Like I said, anything can be interesting. It's all about how you edit them. People literally vlog themselves waking up, sweeping their house, going to get something from the supermarket, washing their dishes, and it's very interesting. So if you vlog and you're saying that, oh my god, my life is not aesthetically pleasing, that's not why I'm vlogging. No, you just don't know how to edit. Because if you know how to edit, anything is interesting. Literally, people would literally watch paint dry if you know how to edit it. So you just don't know how to edit, and that's why you really need to learn how to edit. Editing is key. You can have a really bomb idea, a really wow idea, and your editing is 0 and nobody's going to watch it. That's it. And the algorithm doesn't care about you. The algorithm is a baby. If it likes the things that are giving it attention, so if people are clicking on a lot of videos, it's going to push those videos. If people are not clicking on your videos, or they are clicking and they're leaving, it's not going to push your videos. So literally, it doesn't care about you. So you have to put in the work. So editing, once you can edit, anything looks good. Okay, now how do I keep my audience engaged? First of all, you have to create things that people want to watch. That's 1. 2, use text. Use a lot of text. Things should be going on the screen. Things that would catch people's attention should be going on the screen. For example, this. Also, this. Another thing you can use to keep audience engaged is do things like this. If you've watched this video to this point, comment a white emoji in the comment section below. Now, this is another way to keep your audience engaged. You have to remember that you are talking. I mean, literally, you're talking. I'm just talking to my camera, but I'm also talking to the people on the other side of the camera. Okay, so if you want to keep your audience engaged, things should be going on the screen. Create topics that people want to watch, or else nobody would watch your video. Be entertaining. Entertain while you educate. Also, you have to up your on-screen vibe. You can't set your camera and sit and be like, hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about how to start your YouTube channel. And if you want to start your YouTube channel, what you need to do is, first of all, have your nobody is going to watch your video. Something has to hook people. I especially love Fumi the Saluvol, because guys, if you watch her videos, she is very entertaining. something has to hook people. You can't come and sit. You can be a very quiet person, an introverted person, like, normally, but when you're filming, you have to up your on-screen vibe, make yourself be more lively, losing up. It's just you and your camera, literally. So losing up, be fun, don't be stiff on camera. Okay, now the final question is, how do I create my intro and outro? You can use Canva to create it. You can also use editing apps to create it. I'm going to do a separate video for that. Someone once asked me, how do I create thanks for watching, like after the video? Guys, go to Canva, open Canva, www.canva.com, sign up. I'm going to leave my sign up link in the description box below. Click it. So what you do is you sign up and you type thanks for watching. It's going to show you lots of thanks for watching, so you can customize it to however you want, or you just simply download it and add it to the end of your video, and that's it, baby. That's and we've come to the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys found this video entertaining and educating. Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comment section any other questions that you have, and I'm going to answer them for you. Okay, don't forget, give this video a huge fat thick thumbs up if you end up enjoying it, and subscribe if you haven't. Guys, subscribe. Let's get this channel rolling. Let's get this channel in more people's faces. Okay, I love you, but God loves you best. Stay beautiful, stay lovely, and do not let anybody mess with your flow, honey. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Mwah.